Alright guys, so I got some special sauce in this episode. We finally got the 4x4 hooked up on my buggy. It was also my birthday a couple weeks back. I took some time off YouTube and I did some cool stuff. I raced an Audi R8 on my Banshee swap Grom, and I also decided I want to learn how to paramotor / paraglide. So that's going to be coming up. I'll also give you some build updates, but first, let me take a quick break and tell you about my sponsor. Hey guys, today's video is sponsored by War Thunder. War Thunder is a free-to-play epic PvP action game where you can choose between vehicles, aircraft, and naval vessels to fight in dynamic battles all across the world. It's available on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Mac. War Thunder puts a lot of thought into bringing some of the most realistic game graphics and physics ever put in a PvP game. The options are endless. You can fly in iconic World War I planes and cruise in the latest 21st century cruise ships and planes. But wait, there's more. You get access to modern military technology such as guided missiles, active protection systems, smoke screens, night vision devices, and more, as well as reconnaissance and strike drones. Even nuclear strikes can flatten out the entire map. Gameplay options are endless. You can break through the front line in the tank, cover ground vehicles from a helicopter, or participate in fighter battles amongst the clouds. Different types of equipment fight together on the same map. War Thunder offers a huge amount of customization. All vehicles can be improved and upgraded with additional modules. The game utilizes a very clean UI, so there's no need for health bars. War Thunder's latest update, the Alpha Strike, brings Hungarian aviation along with a plethora of both modern and classic. Visual effects have been significantly improved and gameplay has been refined based on community requests. There's also a new map for intense tank and aviation battles, North Holland. You can fight in the red light district or create a small apocalypse in the shopping center. So guys, what are you waiting for? Download War Thunder for free using the link in the description. All new players and those who haven't played War Thunder for half a year or more will receive some special bonuses. That's rentals for the P-40 E1 aircraft and an M4 tank for a week, along with free unique skins for them. Special decorator, Eagle of Valor, 100,000 Silver Lions, 3 premium vehicles for free, a week of premium account, and even more gifts. Hurry up, the American vehicle bonus season will end very soon. So check out the first link in the description and use my code to take advantage of this offer. So again, huge thanks to War Thunder for sponsoring this video, but let's go ahead and get back to the live action. Like I mentioned in the last episode, I'm switching over to a single pipe because there's not really any space anymore for the twin pipes, and I think the single pipe is going to sound way cooler. Next up is our drive shaft. I'm using a tractor PTO U-joint paired with a Yamaha Grizzly 660 diffs. They have an electronic decoupler as well as a front locker. Alright, so here is my drive shaft with the U-joint welded on, and then this is going to get plugged into the front diff. So I've got that piece ready to weld. I turned down this bearing so that it fits over this tube. I'm hoping to support this shaft right in the middle. The last time I built my drive shaft, I used 1 1/4 065. This time, I've stepped up to 1 1/4 120 wall DOM. I think that's going to be plenty strong. There is a single 1/4-inch keyway about that big that's going to send the power from the rear diff to the front diff. I'd rather have the keyway shear rather than the drive shaft snap if something were to happen. And again, this is my first drive shaft. It's my first 4x4 vehicle of this caliber, so I kind of don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, I did clock the U-joints properly. So now we gotta mount this bearing to this tube right here.
Now guys, unfortunately I don't have the parts I need to finish this drive shaft tunnel. I gotta order some more of these hoops. In the meantime, I'm gonna weld a drain plug on this radiator and actually swap around the inlets because they were on backwards the whole time. So, which is probably why it was overheating.
Okay, just as I thought, the spring is facing down, so the coolant is traveling upwards. So I had it all wrong. Alright guys, so I rerouted the coolant lines, so I basically flipped them around. Physics says that hot air rises, hot water rises because it's less dense. Now I did put a temp sensor right there, but it's leaking, so I'm gonna have to block that off and relocate it somewhere else. Let's freaking go. We got the 4x4 hooked up. It's been a long time coming. I know some of you guys are going to say, oh, Vasily, that's cheating. There's no load. And you're partly right. There is no load. It might act completely different under load, but we'll worry about that later. So yeah, I think that's going to be a wrap for this video, guys. I didn't get as much work done. I want to go back on the city car. Also, I got my jet boat. I got a couple new builds coming. And here, I'm going to cut to the Grom. I've been fixing the Grom up and I'm getting ready to sell it. So if you're interested in purchasing the Grom, the Banshee swap Grom, go ahead and email me. With that being said, guys, here's some of the footage from the Grom.
So the first thing I'm going to be doing to the Grom is installing a +10 extended swing arm. This is only a +4. The reason why is because the 60 foots are very horrible. This thing wheelies too much, so I got to tame it a little bit. I actually waited like 3 months for this swing arm, so it finally came in.
We're gonna let my buddy Striker do the honors. I mean, I wouldn't rip it too hard. Dang, right, I gotta tell him to cut it off. That's insane, dude. That's insane.
That is insane. One, I'm freezing. I've never felt a two-stroke or a two-cylinder two-stroke before. It spun the tire a little bit in first gear.
So fast forward a couple weeks, I did a facelift on the Grom. I added this cafe racer style headlight. I also relocated the radiator down below the front fairing to where you really don't notice it.
I can't ride it no more. I'm done.
Why not? Too old?
Yeah. Too old for me. I should say too old for me. Not too fast, but too old. Hey guys, how are you? Oh, I ruined his car. And his car. You need a new tire, bro.
Drag slick. Oh, it's in the front? I forgot it's in the front.
In the back there, it's gonna cooking. It's gonna be cooking.
Hey, that's small.
It is small.
Hey, that's nice. She's spicy.
Covers around it, brake.
Alright, so this is probably the build you guys most ask about, the jet boat. I am waiting for my guy Peter to come down here and bring me some parts for this thing and help me finish this thing. I'm hoping I can get this thing finished for summer.